early enough they can just walk back home and recharge without having to expend any sort of region.
And I wonder if Insania, or they realize that, hey, why was Beastmaster there? Maybe he warded, but it's a kind of hard call to do because Beastmaster could also be there because he wanted to pull the creep wave. He just wanted to hide in the jungle there, so not necessarily.
Cut a tree to get that ward down. I did do that though. I didn't have anything to do it.
You have to. I'm not sure actually now.
I mean he didn't because he still has 5 tango.
Oh.
So
the ward doesn't give that much vision. So is it actually blocking the ancient camp? I can't see because there's in the way. But if it blocks the ancient camp, it makes sense because we said they're meeting Mag Juggernaut, so Alliance is gonna want to stack those.
Ah, that is interesting. Mika is actually just safe lane Storm Spirit. Boxy is running the mid Magnus, so this is a throwback and a half if I've seen it.
I think they're just like, okay, Storm is really rough against DP because it is kind of rough, and yeah, they just want him to be able to get as much of a farm as possible. But OG here, so
This is bit, but now this is what Jarvis reveals himself fly. Still taking a lot of damage here. He will be the first blood. The cast bouncing back even to Insania. Got the kill anyway, so 1 for 1 with Loda. I'll take a lot of damage as well.
you get the kill as well?
Figured that would be a little bit safer, and well, this is the best kind of lane rotation. You die, it kind of sucks. Then you rotate to a different lane, you get a couple of kills.
Yeah,
so
we saw this from Alliance last game as well, that when like they do lane switch a lot, but every time they do it, they seem to be getting kills for it every time, and that's so good for them.
Let's go again. Slow down here with the overload, but he's tanky enough. Maybe not though. Then you're looking for eating his way through trees, but can't quite find the vision. Both still hanging around. He sees that Mika has completely out of mana. What a name. But now, the update, Durax wrapping around level 2. Mika doesn't stick work with though, with saying at least look at this game. We'll see. He has 8 here. Yeah, he. Oh, that's one. Just gonna right-click it down, doesn't waste mana. That is. Just make sure that you can actually properly land it up, don't miss it somehow. Yeah. Alright, so Alliance, they make these rotations again, just like last game.
Yeah,
it's not like it didn't work. And in this game, I feel like OG don't quite have as powerful as a lineup to severely punish, even if the team fight to the line.
No, they don't have this crazy. They don't have Lycan. That's basically what it is. I mean, they have DP, they have this push power, but DP usually every time if you take this team fight, DP is gonna use ultimate and it's gonna be off cooldown, so you can't take this as easily. Although they do have Beastmaster, so not terribly awful at it, but definitely not the same power as Lycan Beastmaster.
Roll in, they're gonna make it under the tower, already low. Stick charges for this run. A lot of damage done to Jerax as the creeps also starting to hit. They still get the kill, but Xenia with protection in. Tiger finds the stun. S4, a little bit more tanky, they have more control. Step that, and here we fire again. Is it gonna be enough here? Looks like it. Still puts them fast, just with a no boots. And, well, now you lived once again. Still chasing him.
Never-ending chase.
The force of Prime, so that's what they wanted. Now, then you can drop around mid though, no tail. Does have a couple of charges, but only 1 point. Yeah. Enough for 1 Spirit Siphon to pick up region rooms there. That makes that attempt at mid, if they would have thought about it, null and void. Who do you think is getting the better end of this early game? These Alliance, they keep switching lanes, but they're kind of farming.
Very even so far. I wouldn't say that's a clear advantage out of this. And like really have this crazy early game advantage, or like they didn't necessarily need to win the lane so far. So for now the game is very even, very quiet. I mean, it's not very quiet, it's a bit much of kills. But yeah, we're just gonna progress, and we're gonna have to see what team can start making the first maybe smoke gangs, getting the first tier 1 towers.
Just looking for it, flies there very far forward, Xenia with the lifts, and a couple of right clicks should secure the kill with Finn, just make sure it doesn't get messed up. Box in Xenia, where's smoke up for that? Might find another Nubata roll down bottom, roller from Derek. I guess there with the instant stun, and we're doing a lot of damage in turn once again, but then S4 continue to live on a few health points. Target will fall from no to rotation, so they tried at least get a trade here, but it's not to be. Boxy a little bit too late to go and party himself. And now all of a sudden, 4 heroes from his bottom lane. Gotail does have his ultimate and just enough mana to pop it. And that's exactly what it does. Just get the tower.
They want
this now.
defend him. He's in deep.
Yeah, fly there with the count. Just use the creep wave. Oh yeah, should be able to run down. Right. Maybe not. RP actually. Okay. Bit of a waste perhaps. I don't think that S4 was gonna fall. Maybe there was a rotation from somebody to finish the job. But
yeah, if he would have had mana for Shockwave there, he would have actually gotten me killed with the. I do believe it would have been enough, but he does not. Pace with it. But they defended tower because of that, so.
Kane is actually still sticking around. He'll lift, fly into the spin from Loda. Well, at least I guess something out of this whole exchange in the bottom lane.
The important part is they did keep the tower at actually 350 health, because no team spent so much time chasing after the Magnus, so he wasted a lot of the duration of his ulti. So in the end, I mean, that might have actually been space created for Roxy.
All of that, Lick is still playing last. It's 44 and 10 actually on top of the board. In terms of net worth, not quite here, because the loot on Starcop is also running about and funding quite efficiently himself.
I could be a good support.
One thing that you can do is don't just kind of propel yourself forward. These stacks rather quickly here, especially with the arcade room.
Going for the Kaya first, which is pretty standard nowadays. Kaya into either Orchid or Bloodthorn. I've seen a lot of personal preference on that one. Some people always go Bloodthorn, some people actually always go Orchid. So to see what kind of player Mickey is. Does like to be aggressive, so perhaps the Orchid.
You can get away with that kind of item before an defensive one though.
I don't think you want a defensive item here. That's like Sure, it's a very scary storm game. If you go something, maybe if you go Yules, that could be the item I see, but because it still provides you a lot of unregion and you can still farm efficiently with it. But I do believe it. Okay, it's actually queuing up Yules right now, so it seems like he's gonna take that route.
For Kaya though, Kaya's so valued. Look cheap too, and that you can definitely see him pick it up first, but I don't know. He knows better than we do, I guess.
It's just about how safe do I want to be, like. And this Yules, like, it's gonna be hard to kill him for sure, because they basically have a lot of silence. They don't have a lot of stun, they have Roar already, and Earth Spirit stun of course, but these Yules, they will counteract all the silence, so that is nice.
Oh yeah, one of the splashes actually throwing something else, the Roar, keeping the loader away from killing him with the spin. Huh.
They are losing the mid tower.
The kills there, not quite a position to trade either. Yeah, Voltaire with that. Also gets the sounds off the stalls, but doesn't leave. Also there with the rocket. Correct. You don't want to get the skill. Nicely done there from Mika though. Still plenty of mana left, perhaps. High ground. Yeah. The OG. They get the tower, but they don't get the kill on top of that.
Here's what it is. That if you actually ball lightnings like into the rocket, it will always miss because it will hit you when you're invulnerable.
Again, we have a game that's extremely even in the first 10 minutes, 15 minutes even.
Yeah, laning wise, these teams are really on par with each other.
Overall, OG's eking out a slight advantage here just because his tower's already going down. A little bit more spread out on the farm too.
Yeah, no till is moving bottom. Looks like they wanna secure this bottom tier 1 now. It is slow since the last difficulty, so don't think that Alliance is gonna mount a defense.
Still farm at this point. I mean, Valkyrie always wants to farm until we have a few of these items to play with, but you also have Magnus with the level 3 and power, so you always see them work together. It could be a few ancient stacks, some jungle stacks, and so they make the choice. Alright, we will give away these early towers, but we're gonna get something out of that. We're gonna get to our core items. That's when we start fighting. Okay. Tiger who's in this, gets the reckless off. No way to block that.
Yeah, so that is one thing with this the lineup differs, because Alliance, they have this Storm Spirit which will require a lot of farm, and the Magnus isn't really useful at all until Blink Tag, like it's very hard to find any RPs. Of course, OG will have this though, where they can get this tower. They're actually getting this tier 2 for free as well, so they're getting a lot done right now. Might even defend this tier 1 top if you feel like they should. It's half-ish speed.
Jared just keeps scouting them out and rolling away. They can't even finish that, even though he's so far away from the vessels. Yeah. But the entire team. the entire team. Yeah, they're not gonna look. The tower and their alliance come fight. Say that they're losing.
Top as well.
Multiply, fortunately, we have plenty of mana left, so she'll be absolutely fine. But we can have to play again. Quite from the rocket barrage. Fire was actually keeping this also roll. This stuff is too late. In front though, oh, they stick around. And it's saying they was not ready for this one. And over there just heading on the high ground and first him down. Tiger starts to scout out everyone else with that vendetta. I don't think they can stop this tier 1 tower push by the items.
Right now, this Mag and Storm pick, once again, they're getting really punished for it. They're
silence. That was stunning with the cast bouncing for everything. Good job on to box the end loader, get the RP off. Tiger with the follow-up. Mika, not sure if he has the power just yet. Flies alive with the stick charges. Now Mika starting to run low on money. He's in power. They get the 1 kill. In the end, but what cost? This is going to be a very dangerous area for Alliance.
And Mag still 700 gold away from the Blink Dagger, so it's still a fairly big gap where OG can just basically do whatever they want. I mean, this Storm, he needs to be super careful about engaging in any of these fights. And right now, looks like he's dead.
That's up to Zip, but we'll go back to 55. They're going to continue to be slowed down by Resoluto. Rocket Flying doesn't have a lot of mana. He will drop, the Rocket will transfer over to the Mixed Assassin, and both of them die. Oh, 50 minutes in, but they're playing like they already own the rated side of the map as well. Another roll to Insania, gets a lift off, and this Sherrick's right back to the river. But he's still in the danger zone.
Looks like he's maybe gonna be fine.
Let's have another roll if he wants to use it. Yeah, there it is. Bit of an accident. Roll.
Just look at the warning from OG. They're so aggressive because they know that, hey, yeah, they have this a little bit passive heroes or greedy heroes. So let's just punish them through. Let's not even give this Juggernaut any ancient stacks, any control. Let's not give him any like ability to use his power at all. Let's just close the map down, and they're doing it beautifully right now.
Yep.
All of a sudden, they're 6k ahead. There was even a couple of minutes ago.
We're gonna go online, silence instantly. They're just so fast with that.
That's next silence.
Yeah, it feels like it's. I mean, these are the kind of plays that we would expect out of a normal team at like the 25-minute mark usually there. Where at OG just say, yeah, no, we can do that right now with everything we need. And we're not gonna let you follow necessarily. Alliance is just not ready yet.
The strength
not
of
at all.
OG as a team is that they're really good at playing like by the book, what they should do in certain situations. And they're really good at like reading, okay, our lineup against theirs, what's our strengths, what's our weaknesses. And then they're so good at abusing those facts. And right now, yeah, this slow lineup from Alliance, they're punishing it so hard.
Well, it's a pleasant Tiger there at least. They can smoke immediately or make it. No, that was a mistake.
Yes, Jules. But
nice tune. But there it is. Yeah, P coming through. Mick is already dead and still further follow-up. It's another wasted open from Roxy. Now Paula coming through, shooting them down. Blackhand shots. Looks so much work. Double kill for Resolution. And it's gonna be a triple for him. 4 heroes down in total.
okay.
OG just. Maybe they can't believe what's happening now either.
I mean,
8 to 18, not even 18 minutes into the game, 10k advantage. Can play more objectives because why down not? They haven't had to use the exorcism for that fight. There's the full duration left for the high ground push.
They're running crazy with this game, and now they know, hey, he used RP, so we don't have to be afraid of high ground because they don't really have anything to stop us. Let's go.
Now fall so fast, loaded. The only stuff is on level 1, so it's extremely underwhelming. To rush out with a spike carapace, Tiger's there with a stun, but oh, there it is. I just queue it back and actually get these kills. So on the slot, on the losing brings down half health. Why do you know he's going so ham with the Death Frost on the low ground. Doesn't even drop. He is still alive. GG, well played. This call. That was, I mean, pretty safe to that one. It was brutal, it was savage. They just got wrecked.
Yeah, I mean, this time, Alliance have no good footing in the game, and but this second one, I mean, OG, they're just abusing the fact that they have this Magnus and Storm that they need some to get online, and they make quick work on.